Hey guys, before we enter the video, if you guys could watch through the whole thing, that'd be great, because we do have ASMR at the end, if you didn't know. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Hey guys, it is Yev here, and today we are going to be playing Mono Red, for one reason and one reason alone. I dyed my hair red. I don't know why I didn't dye it blue. It was clearly the superior color. But that does not matter right now. Let us work on this deck, and let me talk about it. So, this deck is all about killing your opponent real fast. Let's start from the top. We have 2 Akum Hellhounds. 1 mana whenever a land enters, +2/+2. So, 1 drop, land, we swing in for 2. This deck is going to try to attack as much as possible. Fervent Champion, first strike, haste. Whenever Fervent Champion attacks, target attacking knight you control gets +1/+0. We have Red Cap and Rimrock for that. And then equipped abilities cost 3 less to activate. This matters with Ember Cleave. Free equip. We have 4 Fireblade Charger. When it's equipped, it has haste. It's good with Ember Cleave. A lot of synergy there. And when it dies, it deals damage equal to its power. So if we buff it up a lot, and our opponent kills it, they're taking a lot to the face. We have 2 Westleback Red Caps. +2, 1 mana, 1/1. Pay 2, +2/+0. This is really good with Cleave. If we have extra mana, we can also pump it into it. We have 4 Rimrock Knights. 1 mana, instant, adventure. Target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. This can buff up Fervent Champion, because when it has first strike, it doesn't die, so we can kill 3 toughness stuff. And then we have Rimrock Knight is 3/1 Knight, like this one, that can't block. We have Robber of the Rich. When it attacks, we get to steal. If they have more cards in hand, we get to steal the top card off their deck, and then we can cast it if we want. We have Shatter Skull Smashing. Watch my other video if you don't know what this does. It's really good removal against Eugene and other cards, but if they cast a Eugene, you're probably already dead. We have Bolt Hound, 3 mana, haste. When it attacks, other creatures get +1/+0. We have a bunch of 1-drops. We have a good amount of 2-drops. So good, so good. A lot of these are 1/1s or 2/2s or 2/3s. So yeah. Buffs up everything. We have 4 Bone Crusher Giant. Stomp. Like, this card is insane. You need to craft 4 of these. Well, 3 at least. At least 3. We have 2 Relic Robbers. Haste, 2/2. When it deals combat damage, that player creates an 0/1 artifact creature token with this creature can't block, and at your upkeep, deals 1 damage to you. So this card is actually pretty good, surprisingly. I noticed it's really nice because a lot of the times your opponent doesn't know how to deal with it, and we're already hitting them for a ton. I actually won a game by equipping this, Ember Cleaving this, because it dealt 6, and then it created 2 0/1s. And we have Anax, Hardened in the Forge. I'm not sure what's hardened about him, but that's a different conversation. Anax's power is equal to your devotion to red. So, devotion is the top right, the red symbol. As you can see, Anax has 2 himself. So red symbol all along there, red symbol, red symbol. So he has an attack equal to the number of red symbols. And then whenever Anax or another non-token creature you control dies, create a 1/1 Satyr. With this creature can't block, this synergizes with other cards. And if the creature had power 4 or greater, create 2, so that's helpful. Bone Crusher, when we pump our stuff, it'll make 2 1/1s. It's all good. We have Phoenix of Ash, Flying Haste, spend 2 mana, gets +2/+0, escape, exile 3 other cards, it escapes with a 1/1 counter. So escape, you exile X amount of cards, you you cast it for, let's say, 4 mana, and then it comes out of the graveyard. If you don't have the cards in the graveyard, it doesn't work. Then we have Torbrand, Thane of Redfell. Now, my friend was like, "Who's this Torbrand person?" It's a magic card. It's a magic card. It's a dwarf noble. For red source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls. Deals that much damage plus 2. So, all of the ones we make with Anax. All of these guys, except for this one when it's a no one. I don't know. It's weird. Is it plus 2? Doesn't. Because it doesn't. Yeah. So it deals that damage plus 2. Everything gets super buff. But we don't want to draw this too many times. And we have, of course, 4 of Ember Cleave. And normally we'd have 4 Castle Ember, but I'm poor. And I will see you guys in the gameplay session. Make sure to stick to the end for ASMR. And we're into match 1, where our opponent's name is Kozak. Say that really weird for some reason. And this is a snap keep. Turn 1 charger, turn 2 bone crush. It looks like our opponent is playing cycling. So we have the early relic robber, which is nice. Let me guess, red land, white land. Okay. Into something. I'm gonna eat. Okay. Stomp that. Probably should have stayed red stomp, but I wanted to get him with the charger. And that gains him life, which is a no bueno. Alright. This could just stand here and re-attack him. Gain 1 life, which is annoying, because our deck is all about killing our fast. Okay. See, there's more cycling. This is all cycling. If you don't know what cycling is, plays a bunch of 1 mana cycling cards, and then plays a card called Zenith Flare, which says, deal X damage and gain X life, where X is the number of cycling cards with the cycling ability in your graveyard. I think we just Torbrand here. Attack Fate. I guess I'm dead. Okay. I can't die on video. It's not interesting. It doesn't get the booze. If you understand what I mean. Drana Stinger. You cycle, deal 1 damage. See, it's all based around cycling. Normally, you wouldn't play this card. It's just there for the 1 mana cycle, but I guess in some matchups it makes sense. Normally you'd play Luris in this deck. Luris can bring back stuff. If you've actually watched my videos, you may know. It's all good. And they look very dead here. 2 reasons. Oh. Wait, let me see. 4, 6. Wow, they actually just killed themselves. You know what? Well, I'll show you. So the first time, second time, I would create another, and that is game 1, easily taken from our opponent's grasp. I will see you guys in the next match. And we are already into match number 2, with our opponent being Doc64. What is this hand? 3 bone crushers and a smashing? Mulligan. Easy. Ooh. This hand is nice and spicy. trying to figure out what to throw back. I think we just throw back land. Do we go turn one? Or charger? No, I think we... Oh, it's the mono red matchup. I remember this, man. He also plays this. I don't play this deck very often just because it's just all attack. It's no fun. Ah. Block here. Slap the robber. And we here. Go to champion. Buff him up. And we may pay 3 life for Anax. Just because Anax is so good in the mono red matchup. Unless they play Scorching Dragon. No, who plays that card? No, they don't. Let's see, they have done. Yep. I think just going in off. Sure, we can also pay 3 in. Cast 2 if need be. But he might not. Okay. We pay 3. Dex. We may have ember cleave here, which would really suck. But if we can top deck ember cleave, we win this game. We may have not won it. Oh, come on! Who plays that card? Why? Don't have any enchantments. No. I think we're just gonna die here. Yeah. We look very dead. Let's attack in. Alright. I'm just gonna change the season. I'll see you in the next match. This match was bad. And we're back. Our opponent's name is Fogpug. Okay. I think we can keep this hand. Yes. Why are my opponents always on the play? I swear. I'm just so confused. This doesn't make any sense. I want to be on the play. I'm playing the aggro deck. Come on! Sometimes I just don't get it. Sometimes it feels like the game developers are out to get you. First, they put you on the draw, next thing you know, they're actually having to try. I mean, we're playing aggro. Jeez Louise, trying? Kinda sucks. Well, that sucks as well. Fetch lane. The Bone Crusher, no, the quest, love real thing to deal with. Go in. Bash. And I'm down to 14. Ah! Gosh, next turn. Oh yeah, we can. He blocks with the quest. Down to 7. And next turn we win if he can't kill me. Oh, he thinks he's not dead here. Is he dead though? So we have 3-7. Yeah. And that's game. Easy game. Swing in with the team, and we win this game easy. Rule is good, but sometimes it's just too slow. No, Rule is a good deck. It's just I believe he was on the play, but he probably had a bad start. And let's go on to the next match. And our next opponent is Longhorn 45. this is a snap key. If we can draw a third land, our hand is insane. And this guy is playing Yorion. You know what Yorion equals? Control. That's our match. We either die or we live. That's what I've noticed. When you verse like Yorion deck, you either like instant die and you just roll over and die, or you just like crush them. It's really ironic. We can draw a land here, our hand is gonna be insane. Wow. Damage. Next turn we play a lot. And he gets another 1/1. Looks to be Esper Dance. Dance the Mance. Basically brings back an entire graveyard. Bulltown. Extinction Event kinda wrecked, but he's at 6. Now he's at 4 here. And yeah, he's dead on board. And that is game. Easy wins for ya boy. And let's move on to the next match. And we are on to the next match. Our opponent's name is Rai Radio. Let's see how they do. This hand is good, but it feels too slow without a 1-drop. We mulligan. I have to keep this hand. I don't want to mull to 2. Mull to 5. That'd be bad. And we're first. Demir Mill. Oh, it's mono blue mill. Oh god. It's either gonna go great or terrible, like I always say. Hopefully it doesn't counter this. That really sucks. Of course this happens. What did I say? Hopefully we can mill, hopefully he'll mill, or makes a bash. Fire Blade Charger. Does it resolve? Pass the turn. Come on. Really? Mill 1 ember, so we're still fine. Play Ash Acceleration, but I doubt it. Who plays that card? I'm gonna stomp face here. He probably plays a bunch of crabs and then just a bunch of counter spells. Yeah, counter spells. Mill a spell. Charger here. He blocks here. Oh, like, come on, block. Let me Anax here. Let's play. Ideally, we would have stomped his win con, which is mill. 1, 2, 3. Jeez, bees. This man's lucky. He has on-board presence. Swing in. Borrower. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Block. So, we can also stomp the Brazen Borrower if he tries to flash it in or something. Something annoying like that. Frantic Inventory. It's okay, but not great. And Tutelage. and that'll sort of wreck his board state for a bit. If you can't block, he'll be taking your time. Yeah, there's land. And here is the worker. Taking 6 to the face if he doesn't block here. So, next turn we can Bolt Hound and wreck him, unless he can mill us out. I wouldn't put it on him. He can turn. Yeah, that to the top. He can draw time. To the story, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 8 cards. Can he mill 12 more? That only counts. This is only a draw too, so I think he's dead. Unless he has counters. Just going with the team. Next to do. On here. Push it down to. Does he really have? Does he have it? Down to 8. Hope he doesn't have it. Draw 2. He probably has it. Dang. Yeah, I'm dead here. We were so close. So close. And we'll see you guys in the next match, which will be the final one. And we are in the final match, which is versus our opponent, Fixer. And this is a snap keep, if I've ever seen one. I certainly can get a massive board state. Land. So next turn we swing for 4. Also down. Oh yeah, he's so dead. Crusher here. Yep. Makes sense. Mono blue counters maybe. Weird deck. I don't know. This red cap is gonna win us the game. Pump mana into it. Scene. Just bring it for 4. And we wait. Okay. Let's bring in these 2. I'm gonna like whip out Shark Tank. I think we stomp the Shark Tank here. Ooh. Or do we let him kill one of our things so we can land Anax? No, we definitely should stomp the shark here. It's already down to 8. We should be fine. Just gotta wait. Wait and hope. Opt. He's looking for an answer. You can tell. Swing in with these 2 men. And let's over. This keeps happening. I swear guys, I'm gonna accidentally choke on one of these chips. It's gonna be the end. Okay. Swing in. Dead. Oh my gosh, I'm so screwed. I I did not see this outcome. Down to 4. Can hit an Anax here. Hard counter. Lamp. Okay. Fine. Okay, so what can we do here? I think we just recast the attack. There's only so much he can do. It's only a matter of time. He's probably running out of answers. So he's dead on board here. Game. But you didn't think about that one. For sure it's dead on board either way. And let's just go into the last bits. And we are back for the post-game wrap-up. Or I guess you could say the wrap. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. So I think this deck overall is pretty good for ranking up, and if you can get the right cards, ideally we'd have more robbers, more forbidden champions, less these guys, more smashings, more phoenixes. You understand? I think you guys understand. Just more rares and mythics. But I think this is pretty good overall, considering I don't have the biggest collection. And I honestly don't really like red decks. I think not necessarily red decks in general, just mono red is pretty boring. You get into this cycle where you just have to hope that you draw that land. Or you just it's just not my kind of deck. My kind of deck is you draw a bajillion cards, you gain a bunch of value. Not control-y, but more mid-range. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's ASMR time. That was a marshmallow. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please, subscribe, like, comment, do all those things. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Please